Apple's iPhone 7 Plus is no doubt one of the best smartphones of 2016, but is it worth today? By the end of 2017 and 2018 coming up real soon, let's find out. Kicking things off with a build. The build quality on this thing is very impressive. The aluminum 7000 series that Apple uses is very rigid and survives most of the drops. I'm using the iPhone 7 Plus as my daily driver now, and I have dropped it near 4 to 5 times, and it really didn't affect it because I was using a case, but you can get a pretty nice performance from the build quality of this phone. I suggest you to pick up a case or at least use a skin on the jet black colors to avoid the scratches because it is really prone to the scratches. The phone is IP67 certified dust and water resistant, and it is water resistant for up to 1 meter for 30 minutes in normal water spills, and even if you want to take this with you in the pool, that will not cause any problems. Moving on to the display. The display is a 1080p 5.5 inch Apple's LCD display, and to be very honest, the display is very good. The resolution is not very good as compared to the other smartphones such as the Samsung Galaxy S8, but the display is satisfactory. The color profile is very good and it represents really accurate colors, no over sharpening or no over saturation. The display gets pretty bright and easily viewable in the direct sunlight, but it is not as bright as the Samsung Galaxy S8. And this display also comes with Apple's 3D touch technology, which senses the pressure you put on the screen, which is quite useful sometimes, such as hovering around the text using the 3D touch on the keyboard and using it as a trackpad, and viewing small photos using 3D touch and opening links by pressing hard on them. That really helps and really saves some time, and I really got used to that, especially the keyboard feature. The dual speakers really play a very good job in delivering some good crisp audio. The audio has a little bit of bass, which is nice to have, but it's not something very mind-blowing. The home button comes equipped with a Touch ID system, and I must say this is one of the fastest fingerprint sensors in the market right now. I just have to press it and it unlocks right away. Talking about the performance, this comes equipped with 3 GB of RAM and Apple's A10 Fusion processor. Now the processing power is a lot on this thing, and it can handle all day-to-day tasks without any hassle or without any lag, and the A10 Fusion chip is very good in keeping the load times to a very minimum, and 3 GB of RAM on this thing really keep all the apps in the memory. You can expect a solid performance from day-to-day usage, either you want to play games or edit some basic videos. Now that we're talking about the internals, let's talk about the battery life. Now, I'm still on iOS 10.3.3. On iOS 11, the battery life on this thing was terrible. Trust me, it was so terrible that I had to back things up and downgrade. And on iOS 10, the battery life is exceptional. I get nearly 8 to 9 hours of screen on time from my daily usage, and I have my LTE connection on all the time, and I do not use low power mode until the battery is dying. Seriously, considering the iPhone 8 Plus's terrible battery life, this thing gives twice as use as you would get from a single charge on the iPhone 8 Plus, which is a really good thing for a smartphone nowadays. Now, if you are making up your mind to buy an iPhone 7 Plus used or new, I really suggest you to go with the device that has iOS 10, because iOS 11 is so terrible in the battery department. It's 2017, and most of the people who buy a new phone have their main focus on the camera of the smartphone they're buying. Now, on a serious note, the camera on this thing is really not going to disappoint you. You're going to be more than satisfied on the pictures that you're getting out of this phone. This comes with a dual camera system, one wide angle and one telephoto lens, and the telephoto lens enables to get portrait shots which mimic the look of expensive DSLR cameras, which can be messy sometimes, but if you are in good lighting conditions, then this is going to produce some really sweet shots. The wide angle camera is also very good. The detail that we get out of it and the contrast and all the dynamic range that we get in all of the pictures is really good, and I'm really satisfied with this camera.
And I think this is still one of the best cameras that you can get now that does not break the bank and give you the best camera results and performance too. The front facing camera on this thing is a 7 megapixel shooter, which really gives out some nice details, but I wish there was autofocus on the front camera too in order for that crisp selfies. Now the question that we all are here for today, is this phone still worth buying by the end of 2017 and 2018 right up on our heads? And now that we have Apple's latest flagships, the iPhone 8 Plus and the iPhone 10 out, is this phone still worth buying? If you're looking to buy an iPhone that would not break the bank and you get the best features of them all, best battery life, amazing camera, good build quality, good display, I suggest you to go with this. This is the best option that you can get. You can get this phone pretty cheap for around $500. So here we have it, guys. My iPhone 7 Plus review after using it for around 1.5 years from now. Aside from that, thank you so much for watching, guys. If you like the video, you know what to do, and I request you to subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. My name is Roshaan, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.